Hey everybody, this is a special episode. It's a celebration of Shane McLain's life. We are blessed to have his wife Angie, and hopefully all access family is going to be popping in. We have some right now, but I'm going to pop this up real quick. This is what we're doing tonight. We don't have a regular podcast. We're going to sit around and just celebrate him. So I'm going to pull up Angie first, and then I'm going to start pulling everybody else up. So.
Hey,
thank you for showing up, and we know that you're going to stay as long as you can, and this is to celebrate Shane. So
it means the world to me, and I want to believe I know he's watching right now, so
of course he is.
I appreciate it more than you know.
Of course. Well, I'm going to pull up Lee and Matt.
Hey guys.
Hey.
Thanks for popping in, and Angie made it. Yay. Yep, we got some other folks too, so let me there's Blaine.
Hey Blaine.
Hey everybody.
Sean.
Hey Sean. Everybody.
Jeremy.
Hey Jeremy.
Yep. And we've got some bad weather down here in the south, so Lynn lost power, but he's going to try to pop in, and I think everybody else is going to also try to pop in. So
that's awesome.
Yeah, so we are going to do what we can.
Right, best we can.
Yeah, I know we already got some comments. I'm not sure who this is, but it's Max. I can't remember your last name. But there's going to be a bunch of these. I've already gotten some on my personal line. I told them just to pop it up so we could all read them. Angie, can you see any of them?
I can. If I had my glasses on, I would be able to read it.
It's okay. Yeah. It's from Max84. I don't know his last name, but Max. I can't remember.
I can't remember his last name. Yeah, Max. Hey, Max.
Mm-hmm. We will miss you, brother. Thank you for the kindness, knowledge. Until we see you again. Shawnee, Janet Ramsey.
Hey, Janet. I can see those names.
Oh, yeah. Morgan.
And hey, Morgan.
We've got Carol Garcia.
Hey, Carol.
And hey, Angie, too.
Hey.
Cecilia. If I say that wrong. Ash. Yep. Max Taylor, I think it is. That's who it is.
That's it. Yeah, that's it.
Carol, of course. I think we have. Oh, who do we have? We have Cato. Is it Cato? There we go. Hey, Cato.
Okay.
Thank you for
Hey.
I have a few minutes, but I at least want to hop on. Wish support Shane and family.
It's breaking up real bad. I can't hear him.
Yeah, Cato, you're breaking up.
Signal's terrible.
Yeah, it is, but we appreciate you popping in.
He's struggling with bad weather as well.
Oh, yeah. Yep. We've just got so many people. Guys, if I miss a comment here and there, I apologize. Just know that sometimes we don't get all the comments. Lee has a glitch on hers, but if you can't see it on there, come to one of the other ones, please.
I see Chris Hutchinson. That's one of Shane's, like, they go way back, like 20 plus years.
Nice.
Hey, Chris.
Well, Angie gave me a lot of pictures, so I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to just pop a few of those up, and if anybody, now we do want to acknowledge, of course, your son. Here, this is like one of my favorite pictures. So, Angie, just here we go. I don't know how old he is now. I lost track.
He'll be 22 on the 29th of this month.
Wow.
It's crazy. Time flies.
He's been trying to help take care of Mama, and we appreciate him very much for doing that. And
he's like he's like a dad. He's every hour or so. Mom, are you okay? Can I get you anything? He doesn't want me to be alone. Best son in the whole world. I love it. I hope he pops in.
Yeah, that's very honorable of him.
Oh yeah, hopefully so. Oh,
Nathaniel.
Don, will you pop Nathaniel up while I'm doing the pictures and stuff? Can you?
And Benedict Priest. Yep.
Hey Nathaniel. Yep, that's what I was getting back to.
What's up?
We just got started, and we got a lot of people popping in, and this is the little family here. And Angie was saying how good her son has been about taking care of her and all that, and we all appreciate her.
He's been absolutely amazing. Like, I can't even like Dylan is the one. Of course, I have all of y'all and everybody. Dylan is the one thing.
There he
Hey,
is.
Bubba.
Dylan. Hey, we got
He's
your picture.
he's the one thing that is keeping me holding on.
There you go. Thank you, Dylan. Thank you for taking care of your mama.
Love you so much, Bubba.
Good job.
All right. Let's see now. I love this one too. I don't know why. I'm just randomly popping pictures up. So
That's one of our favorites. That was our wedding anniversary.
I think I even have a wedding picture. Maybe not.
It's probably the same one that's right behind me. I'm up backwards.
Oh, I believe this is it.
Yep.
Oh, I love that.
Mhm. There we are.
10.5 years ago.
Oh, wow. That's a good picture of you guys too.
It is.
Really is.
Very cool.
That's my babe.
Oh, I heard somebody. Who we got?
Lynn popped in.
Hey,
Man.
Lynn. Thank you for popping in, Lynn.
Yes, my power came back on. Of course, I had to wait for everything to get reloaded. So I'm here.
I got you. Well, Cato was here too, and I think we actually lost him. Look at
Yeah, he
him.
had bad reception.
Yeah. Maybe he'll
Yeah.
pop back in, but he was
left. He left a message in the private chat. He says, "Praying for all you guys. Shane was an amazing guy."
Yeah, it was.
Thank you.
That's cool.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah, it is right at 100 degrees here. We have a peak of probably close to 104 Sunday, which is the peak of our heat wave. But all for the next 10 days, temperatures will reach at or above 100 degrees.
Oh my God.
So we're going to have power failures on and off. Breakers pop, parts melt, they get overloaded.
Oh,
So, you know.
Max is saying that me and Shane would always talk at 2 a.m. talking about how Angie was a healer, and that is correct, absolutely, and how they cleared houses together. He loves you guys more than you know.
Words can't describe it.
Yeah, and Janet was commenting on your picture, how y'all look wonderful.
Thank you. Yeah, I started honestly like kind of questioning my healing because I did so many prayers over Shane, and
Yeah.
but he's where he needs to be. I mean,
Yes, yes.
where he's supposed to go. So
Yes. Well, Angie sent me some collage type pictures too. I'm gonna pop up some of those.
Oh,
always and forever. That is our saying. That's what our tattoos. We got our.
Yeah.
You can't even really see it. It says always and forever in Gaelic. So we got that. Just everything we would say, "I love you always and forever," even before we leave the room from each other. For 17.5 years, that's been our saying.
Yep, I've sat there many a time and heard it. All right, now she sent me, these are pictures she sent me in the last week since we've been doing the GoFundMe. And guys, I'm gonna put that up in a minute also.
Yeah.
For those of you who have donated, thank you. For those of you who are going to, thank you also. Well, I'm trying to pop it up. Did it come up?
Not yet.
No.
oh, that's beautiful.
There's a little bit of a lag on my part, so yeah.
I love doing collages like that. I don't know. I need to do one. I want to start making more pictures, but got to give it time.
There you
Yeah.
go. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna pop that down for a minute. And of course, we've got tons of comments.
I can't see any comments.
Yeah, most people are just saying, thinking of all y'all. Yeah, just hi and hearts and that type of thing. Let's see the newest one. Let me see what it is.
Alicia,
Oh, yeah.
I think, was the newest one.
That's the next one. Alicia McFadden, who is up there in Wisconsin. She says, "Fly high, Shane. We love you." He had them on a couple times at least, I believe.
And he loved every single person in this network and out of the network, and he never met a stranger.
That's true.
Never met a stranger.
No, that's so
Yeah,
he
the gift-
said,
His mom
Yeah,
said he had the gift of gab.
yeah, he did.
Mm-hmm.
Max is saying that you are a great healer. God needed him, and it will allow Shane to look over you. And that's true.
I think he was playing jokes. I told him, if, this is a long time ago, because the whole paranormal thing, I said, if, whenever we pass, I said, we better play jokes on each other. And he said, oh yeah, I'll make sure it's me. I came inside the next day, I think, after he had passed, and my faucet was on full blast.
Uh,
I had been at Dylan's house, my son's house, the night before, so my kitchen sink was on full blast.
Oh wow.
And I'm like, did I see Shannon on there?
yeah.
Shannon?
That's not the same Shannon. I've been. I know Shannon is very upset because she was supposed to come. Shannon Collins had when I was at Gettysburg, I got her to make a video to surprise Shane, and he was so excited. And that's just what I saw of it. He was so excited, and that's the day he. I'm gonna just say he collapsed that day, but she was supposed to be on, and yeah. But we got Sammy Stokes sending hugs, loves to all of you. Lourdes, I can't even say your name today, honey. Lourdes Gonzalez, sorry for your loss. Yeah. Cecilia, am I saying that? Graham, Miss Shane, feel all the love everyone has for him and his family. Yep. Yep. Shawnee's flying high. And I'm getting a delay for some reason. Let's see. Morgan. Shane definitely had the gift of gab. She's laughing. He was a great guy and will truly be missed. Yes, absolutely. Tammy Reed Hutchinson, praying for everyone that knew him.
That's Chris Hutchinson's wife. Hey, Tammy.
Okay. Cecilia Graham. Yeah, he was loved. Yes, he was. James Stokes, who James, he thought the world of you too, and James actually sent him a picture.
Yeah, it's up on our wall.
Yeah.
Shane hung it as soon as we got it. That meant a lot to him. Thank you, James.
James didn't know, and I told him, and I thought he was going to cry and break my heart right there at the table. I didn't mean to. I thought he knew. He didn't know until was it Alabama or New Orleans?
Yeah, it was in Alabama.
Yeah, and he just, James, you about broke my heart, mister, when I told you. I didn't mean to surprise you like that. He says, guys, hey, guys, this breaks my heart. Love each and every one of you. Thank you. Of course, he's part of our family, too. He just
love you too. Shane thought very highly of you. There's Shannon. Yep, that's my sister-in-law, Shannon.
Hey, Shannon.
That's
Is she the
Shane's
one
sister.
that doesn't really do social media? Is that the one?
Yeah,
we
she
were
doesn't have
helping?
Facebook. Yeah,
Good.
but she's amazing. I'm very blessed to have an amazing family. I don't have family on my side over here. It's just Dylan and my older brother, but all of Shane's family is absolutely amazing. I can't even say in words how much I love all of them.
Yeah.
They just mean everything to me. They've been here for everything for me.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
They're just amazing. I wish everybody could meet them. They're great.
Hopefully we'll get to at least the ones that are close. If not, we are going to go live when he does have his celebration that Angie's going to do and the family. We're going to try to go live. Angie said it was good. That is if it's okay with the family, of course. That way
Absolutely. I wouldn't have it any other way. Honestly, I want his memory to be shared all over.
Nice. Well, we're going to do it.
And
Barbara Spear. Am I saying Spin? Spear. Okay. Y'all, you know I can't see
Spur.
good. Been crying. Spur?
Speerr. Spur.
Yes. There you go. So sorry to hear this. A great loss for you all. Yep.
Yes, it is.
Definitely. We got tons of folks
So,
watching. And
for anybody out there watching that doesn't know my story with Shane, right? Shane had me on Bridging the Seen and Unseen. What was it, Angie? About 1.5 years, 2 years ago, roughly.
I think so.
And post show, we're sitting there having a conversation, and he was like, "Nate, you need your own show. You need a podcast."
I was here for that.
Yep.
And I'm like, "I don't want one. I don't physically have the time to do it." I was like, "I appreciate what you're saying," and he never stopped. At least once a week, I was getting a message: "When are you starting your show?
Yep.
When are you starting your show?
Yep.
When do you start?" And let me tell you, it's so for me, it was very difficult to hear about this. And Angie, of course, you know my thoughts are with you. And I loved Shane. I loved you.
Too. He adored you. Like, seriously, you were one of his favorite people.
But if it wasn't for Shane, bugging me, and then Gwen got on board, then Morgan got on board, and then I think Lee messaged me a few times, when are you gonna start a show? Like it's if it wasn't for Shane, my show would have never happened.
Exactly.
And so I will forever be grateful for him putting that bug in my ear and then not stopping with it, just consistent. But
That he
but
did.
but
Yes.
it's one of those things where if Shane has that feeling about something and he's passionate about it, he's gonna keep it.
Well, I'm gonna
Exactly.
caveat off of that. I love the conversations that I have with Shane.
Yeah.
We didn't have the same religious beliefs, but we could talk to each other, and we understood each other. And he understood my point of view, and I understood his point of view.
Yeah.
Which made it great for us. And he's going to be missed. And I'll just let you know this, Angie. He's always around you. Just call him when you need him. He's there. All right. I'm gonna jump off where other people can come on.
You're good. Well, you're good. We don't have anybody in the background right now, I don't think. Blaine, if you want to stay. Oh, James Anita, he said Shane was a great man. Worked with him for a short time, and
Thank you,
he was
Shane.
definitely passionate. He was, and yeah, he loved to learn about different religions and all that. So that's what made him a great host.
Yeah, he always said he wanted to have people of all different religions. He wanted to have a satanic person on because he wanted to know what people, why they believe how they do, how they believe, like he wanted to answer. And he's like, you know what, just because we have different beliefs doesn't mean we can't be friends. He said, I'll never tell you you're wrong for what you believe. Whatever works for you works for you. Whatever works for me works for me. So he loved absolutely everybody. Like, he'd bug you to death.
Yeah, and I think it was maybe, I don't know if Angie was awake for this or around for this. I think it might have been 2 days before the collapse that I had a conversation with Shane on the phone because I was in a very bad headway, I guess you could say. And that's the thing about him though. He was always there to listen and try and help.
Yes.
Always.
I had a situation like that. I was in an extremely bad headspace, and Matt wasn't here. He was doing the military thing, and I was sitting in the floor crying, and I sent Shane a message, and he called me.
Yeah, and that's basically how it went for me. I sent him a message, and he just called. It wasn't no, I'm not available. No, I can't talk. It was just I sent him a message, and instantly my phone started ringing.
Well,
He had time for absolutely everybody. 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. Like if you called him or texted him, he was always there. It doesn't matter what time it was or what he was doing or whatever. He was there for everybody. And when he told you he was going to do something, he was a man of his word. He would do it. And he had so much heart. And everything he said was 100% truthful from his heart. And he just wanted to make sure everybody was okay. He always put people above himself. He really did. And he just needs people around him to know their worth. And
he has seen me up in the middle of the night on Facebook or something and messaged to make sure I was okay. So
yeah,
that's how he was with anybody he cared about. He definitely did.
he
Well,
did.
I know one thing. I remember the first time I've seen Shane and Angie. They were on the Don Vick show. And I kept chiming in and talking with you guys all the time. And then me and Shane became friends. And then I was with another network at the time, and he kept saying, you need to come with this network. You need to come with this network. And then Gwen come in, start twisting my arm a little bit more. So,
So they pulled they pulled a me on you too.
Yeah.
well, it wasn't necessarily that. I mean, I knew Shane, and we've always talked a lot before, when I was with the old network as well. And me and him would talk about a lot of things. And every time we'd have an episode, we'd call it rounds. That was our joke. We would have rounds, and we would be like the 7th round. And one of the things, that really stood out is the night that the first podcast you ever came on with was with me.
Yeah.
And I told him, I said, he can't come on tonight unless he brings you. I said, you got to twist his arm because I said, you guys need to both come on and etc. And me and him also sat here not long ago, probably with 4 weeks ago. We were talking about some martial arts stuff.
Yeah.
And we were sitting there talking, and I told him, I said, some of the things we used to learn back in the day and the things we did back in the day, I said, you can't blame yourself for that. I said, we were defending ourselves. We knew what we were doing. And I said, you know, it's just part of life. I said, you're a good man. I said, and don't ever blame yourself for anything you've done.
He blamed himself for a lot.
You know, and I told him, I said, you know, we've all been there. We've all had that struggle. And I said, you know, you're in the right path. You were doing right. And, you know, I loved him as a brother. And he says, anytime I needed him, I'd call him. And he said, I'll pop on at the last second. And he would, you know, he jumped on if I needed a co-host, and he'd pop on at the last second. And, you know, like I said, you know, he was always part of the wolf pack to me. And like I said, he will always be remembered.
It's amazing. You know, I might as well share mine with, you know, I met Shane earlier this year, early January, when I was asked to be a guest on his show. But we hit it off. He's an amazing guy. And over the time, and I've been on with him like 3 times, and it was an amazing experience. And getting a chance to talk to him. And then when we had the opportunity to bring him on board with us on Wicked Wednesdays, as part of the internal Wicked Wednesdays group, as part of All Access, obviously, but and having him join up with us in the group, it was an amazing experience to have him there, you know. And I will always be thankful for him being on and talking to him and chit chatting, and you know, he definitely is missed, and he'll always will be a part of the Wicked Wednesdays group. Always.
He didn't. I mean, he knew that people, you know, liked him and stuff, but he had no idea the impact that he made on people. He had no idea. I told him so many times. There was times when he thought about quitting his podcast because he just like, I don't know if it's really, you know, it's doing anything, if everybody even likes it and all this stuff. And I told him, don't you ever give up. Like, even if there's one person that you're able to impact, you're doing it, you know.
Exactly.
And
We
then,
had that talk too, Angie, and you'd be with me. Yeah.
So have I. I've had that talk with him as well.
he got real down on himself and stuff. He didn't realize how special he was. And I'm not, you know,
He did not.
I'm not just saying that because I'm his wife, but I mean, he was the most amazing person I've ever known in my entire life. I really appreciate all of you guys.
Oh, we love you.
Love you too. I'm trying to hold it together.
Look, it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, we just saw him.
We love Shane. We loved you, even though we never really saw you on camera, but we always heard you off screen.
I got to see her some before the show a lot, and I'd say, Angie.
Yeah, so would I. Oh,
Yeah.
she'd always pop in and say hi. And, you know, like I said, you know, you two were always together. You were awesome, and I know he loved you dearly.
Yes. All right, guys. I'm gonna. Rez is here, and I want to say happy birthday to him.
Happy birthday,
Rez.
Yeah.
Thank you very
Happy
much.
birthday, Rick.
What are
Thank
you,
you.
like 80
Much
now?
appreciated.
He's sweet 16.
Sweet 16.
20th anniversary of my 28th birthday.
There it is.
There it is. There it is. Yeah, we got Angie. I'm gonna have to send you a copy of the comments. There's just so many.
Thank you, everybody. I can't really. I mean, I see them popping up, but without my glasses, it's hard to see them.
It is, but I'll just
Morgan.
send you a copy of them. Yep,
Morgan.
Morgan is.
She said I was his guest, and I made sure to try to help him see that he reflects all of the nice things he says about other people.
Yep.
And I think that is the prettiest phrase right there so far tonight, and that's the truth.
He never talked bad about anybody.
No.
Nobody. He
I
would never-
remember being at the Fitzpatrick Hotel, and me and Gwen were going by, and you were in the floor with a newborn kitten with a bottle. And they were, do you hear that? And Shane was so proud. And I said,
Hey, guys,
you're
I'm
a
gonna jump
healer.
off. Good night. I'm very, very sorry for your loss, guys. I got to jump off of here, and you know, God bless Shane. He's the guiding light, and I'll talk to you all soon.
Thank
Bye,
you.
Jeremy.
All right,
Thank you.
Jeremy.
Yeah, he looked over and I said, "You're a healer, Angie." He said, "Yes, she is. She's my guiding light." And he talked about, and I brought it up, and then he showed me your cat, and it's the size of a bobcat now.
Yeah,
This
you can
huge
do.
cat.
You can
And he
do.
was talking about how wonderful you are, and she is. She's everything wonderful. He just, oh my gosh.
Oh, yeah.
We had
Okay.
we had the absolute best marriage, best relationship. The way we met. I mean, everything. We have the ultimate love story. It really is, and I think about it all the time. And I would do anything to go back to that day. You know.
Well, guys, I am going to say down at the bottom, there's a GoFundMe page. If you look on my page, I know everybody has shared it, but it's on my page. I know it's on Lee's. I know Nate.
I've shared it.
He did.
Thank you.
It may
I've
be
shared
even on
it
his
120
TikTok.
times.
Shane,
Yep.
Lynn, I don't know if you shared it or not, but I know you can get
So
them to it.
Gwen, just so
You
people,
talking about sharing this show?
No, the GoFundMe page for Angie. I
Thank
can't remember
you.
if you did.
I hate that. I like that's how me like when we would go do house cleansings and stuff, and we go bless the houses and stuff. He was so great at that. He said he would never do a house cleansing without me and everything, and he'd go, take all the negative entities out of people's houses, and he had 100% success rate, 100%. He had so many letters of recommendations, and where was I going with that? I completely brain fogged out.
Do you
And
see
it-
this
Yeah.
one, Gwen? I popped it
Yeah.
up for you.
Yeah, I'd already popped it up.
Oh,
I
yeah,
missed it.
okay. That's what it was. We never accepted a penny from anybody. Like the people that we cleansed, the dialysis clinic that he had dialysis at, they had some negative stuff going on in there, some spirits that have passed. The guy that sat in the chair that Shane did, but on opposite days, he actually committed suicide. And so it's like that spirit was there, and it was just all kinds of craziness. So we went there and we used the gift that God gave him, and his faith was stronger than anybody's faith. There's nothing that he 100%, he was never unsure about anything with his faith. And then the people tried to, pay us and stuff, and we're like, no, absolutely not. No, like that's just how we are. We don't ever want anything from anybody except for prayer, So I really appreciate you guys doing that. I just feel,
Of course. We love you. Nathaniel, I know you were saying something. It kind of got lost in the sauce.
yeah,
Say it.
I'm trying to remember. So for me, obviously, Angie, as you know, me and Shane obviously did not have the same religious beliefs or whatever.
Yeah.
But I did grow up Southern Baptist,
yeah,
and I used to hear this. My preacher all the time would say, God calls his greatest angels in God's time of need. Whether or not it's inconvenient to us, you just need to trust the process.
True.
And I don't know if that reflects or resonates or whatever, but it was just something that popped into my mind.
it was probably Shane.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, Angie, there's a I'm probably Kaylin
Yeah.
Daniels.
That's our news. Hey, KK.
Yeah, it's
Love her to
love you,
pieces.
Angie. Yeah,
Love
I'm gonna get you a
this girl.
copy of all these, but yeah, that's it.
Love her so much. She and Morgan, our other niece, came up to the hospital to see him. Shannon, his sister, his mom, his other sister Darby, his dad came up one time. There was, there was a lot of people that came to see him. I couldn't even think of them all right now, but there was so many. Johnny, Malika. I think I saw Johnny pop up. Like he was like a brother to Shane.
Okay.
He was with me and Dylan today. Yeah, he was with me and Dylan today when we went to the funeral home. We said our last goodbyes to him. So that was very, very difficult. But I think I got to say everything that I wanted to say. Dylan got to say his goodbyes and everything. And that was the worst thing I've ever seen in my life. But I'll see him again someday, right?
Yes.
Absolutely. Oh, and Gwen, actually, what I was going to say had nothing to do with what I said. What I said just popped into my head at a random moment. So that was kind of strange. But I know with the GoFundMe, sometimes there's expiration dates. Is there an expiration date on this GoFundMe so people know?
I believe it's 6 months.
Okay.
I set it for the feathers out that I could at that time, but I will check. I know as of yesterday, I can check right now. So I can.
I
Anyway,
just want to make sure that people know that it's still available to donate to for as long as we possibly can.
Yeah, absolutely. I know it. The first 2 days. Let me look at the amount real quick. I don't want to say wrong, but I know I told Angie, I believe yesterday, Angie, my days are swirling together, but I believe, yeah, in the first 2 days, it was almost $600.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's almost $600.
That's amazing, you guys. Thank you.
Yeah.
I can't even.
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
he's
looking
coming.
to see the date too. I believe it's 6 months, but I set it as far back as I could.
Okay.
But yeah, but everybody, if you can help, please do. If you can't, we get it.
Pray for our
David
faith.
David
Please
just
pray
popped
for
in.
everybody.
Now, David J. Paul, he just joined the network. He does a show with me now. He was on his show, Shane's show, a couple weeks ago. He's popping in too. So this is Shane's wife, Angie. David.
Hi,
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing.
All right. Yeah, sorry for your loss.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, he was a cool dude. When Gwen and I were doing the show and I popped on, first time I ever met him, right off the bat, very genuine dude, that was awesome. And right off the bat, we kicked it off real easy, just like we were friends for like years. So
Yeah,
he had a great personality. He's a great guy.
the best person ever.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And that's
can
what I
make you
thought about
laugh.
it. We only spoke a couple of times. So I can't really say that I knew him or was a brother to him, but I appreciated his advice. I've always looked at myself as being the Deadpool of this network. If you want to go Marvel, he was Captain America.
There you go.
He was honest. He was loyal. He was faithful. And he was just an overall nice guy who would help you any way he could. That's the way I thought of him.
He was too. I mean, even with his end stage renal failure, dialysis, you're supposed to be resting 4 to 5 hour treatments 3 times a week, and he would be on there on his phone and just Knights Templar. He would be on there with the brothers. He'd be on there talking to y'all, and no one would ever know that how bad he felt and how sick he really was. But we had such strong belief, that he was going to get better, and we genuinely believe he was. And the crazy thing is, him passing had nothing to do with his end-stage renal failure. His heart stopped right there in his chair, so I can't even sit in his recliner, but I have to sit here and look at it every single day. That's the last place. That's where I found it. So, and I tried everything I could to revive him, and couldn't do it.
You did everything you could every day for him.
Yeah.
I'm just glad I called out. I don't even know why I called out of work that day. Like, Dylan knows. Like, I take my job very seriously. I love my job, and I just happened to call. It was a Wednesday, and I said, I woke up. I said, babe, I really want to make sure you're okay. I kind of want to stay home from work today and make sure you're okay and everything. And because he had fallen the day before, and so he's like, yeah, please stay home with me. Stay home with me. And he was so excited. And so I just want to make sure you're okay, your head and everything. And so I was there with them. We were laughing, we were joking, we were having such a great morning. And he was, how his personality was. He'd crack little jokes and stuff. And then he says, because I used to help him get in and out of the bathtub and everything. And he said, babe, will you, do you mind helping me get my bath ready? I said, yeah, absolutely. So I'm there getting his bath water ready and everything, and I hear him come behind me in the door, and I didn't turn around and look at him, and I wish I would have, because maybe, I don't know, I'd say what ifs, but he said, I don't feel that good? He said, my head is lightheaded and I'm kind of dizzy. And I said, go sit back in your chair. I said, go sit in your chair. I'll be there in a minute. And 30 seconds later came back and I thought he was playing a joke. I really thought he was joking because he would always do the same thing. And babe, wake up. And then he finally opened his eyes and smiled at me. Well, this time he didn't. So,
I had talked to him that same day, maybe 2 hours.
Yeah.
It couldn't have been that long because he was so excited that Shannon was coming on that day.
He just talked about it before that too. He's like, "Oh, I'm so excited about my podcast and everything." And so I don't understand. Like, he said his heart stopped beating immediately, and the machine is the only thing that really started him back up. So he was like, he was there, but he wasn't there, and it was. I don't even know. Like, I really don't even know how that happened. Doctors don't know, but there was no coming back from it.
Right. Well, we have I'm not going to say a surprise because I mentioned it to you, but his last show that was aired, that was able to be aired, he had Larry Eisler.
Yeah.
And he has popped in for us.
Larry.
Larry's an amazing guy.
There you go.
Yeah,
So,
He's a doll.
I
Hey, guys.
clicked it, Larry.
Hey, Larry.
Thank you for
Hey,
coming.
Larry.
What's up, Larry?
Thank you.
You guys got a full house here.
We do.
That's definitely fitting for Shane. Definitely fitting.
Well,
I
I was telling him you were his last official show, I guess, and I know you.
Oh, he thought the world of you, Larry.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. He thought the world of all y'all, but he was so excited. Every time someone was going to come on his show, he'd be like, "Hey, guess who I got?" He was so excited.
It's always exciting when you book people, especially when you book people that you enjoy talking to.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And it makes me laugh because every time I book with Shane, you know, we'd chat a little bit, right? And he'd be like, "Hey, brother, what do you want to talk about?" And we'd go back and forth with a list, and then we'd hit like one thing on the list,
Yeah.
and we would just BS the entire time.
He'd say, "Okay, well, I guess we got to do another round."
Guess we gotta have you back.
And he was Go ahead.
Go ahead. I was just agreeing with Larry. The 2 times that I was on his show, he did the same thing. He would ask me, "What do you want to talk about?"
Yeah.
And I said, "Shane, you should know from the first time I was on your show, we don't need a topic, brother. Let's just get on there and talk. It's just going to be organic and it's going to work."
Yep. You can talk about anything.
Exactly.
Yep.
And he was just starting that new series to run it back, and he was going to have everybody back on and see, you know, what they're doing now, where they're at, how they're doing. He just cared so much about everybody. And
He was an amazing man. He
I
really
say,
was.
thank you. I say, I don't know if it's true or not, but I was like, you know, maybe his heart stopped beating because his heart was too big for his body. He had the biggest heart of anybody I've ever known. Anybody.
And to touch on something that David J. Paul said earlier, and I agree with David on this, if you were new to Shane's show, right, and you sat down in the background, he literally would start talking to you like he's known you for 20, 25 years.
Yep.
Yes,
Yeah, he would.
It was literally, there was no question about it. He just sit down and start talking to you like he's known you his whole life for 25 years or so. And that's just the personality that he had.
Yeah.
That's the way he did me. He treated me, the times we spoke, like I was an old friend.
Yes.
And we barely knew each other's last name.
Yeah. If there was anyone who was a natural podcast host,
Yep.
it would definitely be Shane.
I agree, Larry. Thank you.
Absolutely.
That
Yeah.
man,
1000%.
that man, it was effortless.
Yeah.
Effortless.
He
And I've
just
done a lot of
flowed.
podcasts, and I've done a lot of bad podcasts. And it's just like, oh my God, Shane, like, it's been an hour. Like, what have we done this last hour? The time
Time
just
goes by
flew.
so quick.
And there's other podcasts where I'm like, oh my God, it's been 20 minutes. I still have 40 minutes left. But with Shane, it was like, well, let's do it again. Schedule me for 3 more months from now.
Yeah,
Hey,
and
Gwen,
Larry,
did you just have a lot of people come on?
Oh, okay. Tom, hold on. Tom, Station, and some other folks are at a location, and they're all grouped together. So hang on just a
Okay,
minute.
well then,
Oh, okay.
No, you're fine.
I was going to hop off if you needed me to.
No,
I
we're
was
good.
gonna
We're
offer-
good. We're good. Hey, guys. I can't see everybody.
Lee, you need to stay on here. If anybody needs to pop off, it's me. Because I knew him the absolute least.
Well, we're
And
good
everybody
right
else
now.
there doing very well.
We're good right now, but
I never had the opportunity to go on the show with them. That's one thing I'm always going to regret. You know, I always caught them in the comments, watching what else was on, and unfortunately, I never asked to come on with them. Even though I wanted to, that was like one of the things I planned on doing. But I wanted to pop in and, you know, give my condolences, and
Thank you.
I'm going to jump off here for now.
thank you, Riz.
And if there's anything I can do for you, please reach out.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you very much.
All right. God bless you all.
Yeah, and
All right.
unfortunately, guys, I'm gonna have to jump off of here as well. Angie, you're in my thoughts. You're in my prayers. You know how much I love Shane.
I don't know if they can hear us.
Can you hear us?
We can.
Yeah, we can hear
Tell
you.
us who
Pretty
all
good.
is there. I can't see who. I know it's Tom.
So
and
it's myself, Tom, Stacia, Lauren, and Danny, the Radicals.
Okay.
All
Great.
right.
Thank you guys for popping in.
Yeah,
Thank
we
you,
wanted to
guys.
pop
Thank
in
you, guys.
just so you guys know, as shaman, we know how it is. Just when people go to the other side, and we just want to let Shane and his family know that we're wishing safe passage. And we've said prayers. We've done our shamanic prayers, lighting candles. We're going to be doing, and on his behalf, for that safe passage to the other side that he deserves.
Thank you.
It's
Thank you
beautiful.
very much.
We wanted to pop in. We're in Ohio all together. We're at the Cleveland Zoo for the Chinese Lantern Festival.
That's
Oh,
awesome.
wow.
So it'll be nice to see the lights, and as they rise up, we know that Shane's soul will rise up, and we want to honor him tonight and all that, and do our
right.
best by his memory.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Glad you guys got
Thank
it
you.
there safely. Also, I was hoping you were okay.
Easy peasy.
Thank you, guys.
Yeah.
Needless to say, we
Love
did
you
go
guys.
visit Jeffrey Dahmer's house today.
Oh, wow.
You got to stick with the profile, you know, when the second
Yeah.
season comes out. You got to have some good stuff to be prepared. You know.
There you go.
It's
Our
a good-
prayers
it's a
are
good
with-
lunch date.
Did Danny try
Our
to
prayers
return
are
the
with
fork?
Shane's family. You know, anything they need, you know, we are here.
Oh,
Thank you.
Thank you
Stacia.
all.
Thank
His
you so
wife
much.
is up there. I know it's hard to see with all of us, but Angie's up there between you guys and Litriana.
Okay, I see her.
Yeah.
Hi.
Honey,
Thank
not
you.
easy.
you're in our prayers.
Yes, you are definitely.
Definitely.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Thank
Yes,
you.
thank
so
you.
much.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I'd like to, I want to send a thank you out for the All Access Network team family that has come together for the McLains and put this together for Shane and his family. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everybody, for showing up and being a part of this. I know Gwen is, at this point, it's a labor of love too, and she put this together, and what a great job. You guys have done a lot. You've honored them well, and I very much so appreciate everybody being a part of this and coming together.
You guys were there for me when my mom passed, and
Yep.
that's what I was talking to Shane about in the middle of the night while I was sitting in the floor in the dark crying, feeling like I had nothing to live for. And I said, if I was such a great psychic, why didn't I know my mom fell in the night? Why did she lay there and die by herself? Why wasn't I in the room with her? And he said that it's God's timing when he takes you, and that there'll be signs and I'll see her, because we know how to communicate. They know how to communicate. And I just have to have more faith than I do pain, because the pain is not God's fault. It's just part of life.
Yeah.
And I feel like that those words are perfect for you, because you were right there when he passed. And there's nothing you could have done either. Just like me, I would have taken my mom's place in a heartbeat, but it just wasn't meant to be that way.
It's so hard for me too.
I know.
I called out of work, at work today. If I would have, it's happened about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. If I would have called out of work, or if I would have went to work that day, I wouldn't have got home until almost 8 o'clock, and that would have been way too late. So I just
You gave him some more time for everybody to say goodbye. You did everything you could possibly do.
Yeah.
there's nothing I wouldn't do for him.
Yeah, just guys, just know this, that life is always not always perfect, but spirit is. And that
Right.
spirit lives on long after the body does. And
Yes.
Shane's always going to look over all of you, especially his wife there, his family.
Exactly.
He's going to be around, for somebody like me that helps people cross over and having that years of experience and having that communication. You know, when people cross over, they still have the ability to come back and guide you. Loved ones never leave you. They never really die. The spirit's always there. It's sad because we don't get to see him daily, but the memory and all that is never going to go away. And we're all here for you and work you through, especially us for Druna and all that. We're always here for you.
I thank you very much. Felt the world of all of you guys. I just wish that I could feel. I don't have that gift, and I'm pretty oblivious. Like today at the funeral home, I was saying my goodbyes to him, and I said, "Babe, please just knock on the wall. Just knock on the wall, so I know that you're with me." And it was complete silence. So I don't know.
You got to give it some time.
Got to give it time.
Give it time. He's working through his transition. He's going to be there for you. He's never going to leave you.
And he's in bliss right now.
Yeah.
He's in a blissful moment right now, trying to adapt and just seeing all that's on the other side and comprehending it. Yeah.
But I have no doubt that one day in the future, because we all have one thing in common, we eventually die.
Yeah.
Such is life. You have an end story. It ends. But does it truly end?
No.
We all know we wouldn't be here if we
Tell it,
didn't
Lynn.
believe in something after life. There's something there. We all may have different opinions on that something and how everything works. Sean says he believes in different levels. My research says that is absolutely true. I agree with him on this.
I do
Although we
too.
would probably disagree on other things. We will eventually stand side by side with Shane once again. We will talk with him, listen to his wisdom again, and he will lead us on the correct path on that other side. We will be there sooner or later.
I agree. And guys,
Heaven's a little bit closer when a piece of you is there.
That's right.
Yes.
And a piece of us is there.
And
As many of us.
I've got to jump off of here. Not trying
So
to interrupt you,
guys,
Matt. Sorry
all
about
the
that.
prayers for you and all that.
Thank you.
We're here for you. We're a phone call away. We're going to have to pop off, but all the prayers, will light a candle tonight. And as the lights go up here at this festival, we're going to be thinking of you guys. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. You guys have a good one.
Think of his light burning on the other side.
We will.
Thank you, Nate.
Because he is and will be and will always be a shining light like he was on this side, so shall he be on the other.
There you go.
I've got to jump off of here, guys. First and foremost, thank you to everyone who popped in as a guest tonight. Trust me, Shane loved every single one of us that is on the screen right now. There's zero doubt about that. And to everyone who's joined in the chat, we appreciate you coming in, sharing memories, talking about Shane. Also, don't forget the GoFundMe. Help out if you can. Angie, I am only a message away. All you've ever got to do is message me if you need to talk, you need anything.
Thank you.
Guys, I appreciate you allowing me to take part in this.
Thank you for coming.
I give you my sincerest condolences. I would give you a hug if I could. I'll give you a virtual one. I'm not a hugger, but I give you a virtual one. But,
Ghost hug, you can feel it, but it's not there or whatever.
But
There you go.
I'm really sorry for your loss. I thank everyone for tuning in tonight and everyone else who joined in.
Thank you, Nate. I really appreciate it.
And I will talk to all of you later.
Take care, Nate.
Thank you,
Thank
Nate.
you. Yeah, I don't. I know I've said this, and you guys know I do not like being on camera and everything. That's why I never got on Shane's show, and I really regret it now. But I've been doing those video updates and stuff, and I don't know if anybody likes watching them, but it's kind of like a way of me grieving, I guess. And in answering everybody, because I just went through all the comments and posts and stuff the other day, and I really appreciate it more than anybody knows. I just don't have the mental my mental health is not good right now. So getting on there and I'm one that I usually like to individually message comment back and stuff. I just can't. I can't do it right now. So my messenger, I haven't really even opened Messenger at all. So I don't want anybody to think that I'm ignoring you or what you say doesn't matter, because it does. It really does. And eventually I'll get there. He's my best friend in the entire world.
Angie, you said you didn't like to be on camera. Meet somebody else who doesn't like to be on camera. My wife.
Hey, baby. Hey, honey.
That's my dance partner.
Yeah, she is.
So we really, as a couple, sorry for your loss.
Thank you.
And by the way, I did talk with Christopher Talley after the convention, as everybody kind of knows. You saw the pictures.
Yeah.
But he did not know Shane was in the shape he was in. I informed him of this, and he did say, "I'm really sorry, for your loss of your friend."
Thank you.
And we had that conversation when he's losing a family member, a beloved dog, at the same time.
Yeah, the dog was a lot like a child to him.
Yes, it was. It was like losing a child. And we were going through. The Tallies were going through this, and we were going through this, and trying to do a Paracon, but both were weighing on our minds. But we carried through. Now, one thing about the meeting I had with Christopher, I was just going upstairs to take a few background pictures, B-roll, after the convention. Something told me, or somebody told me, to go up there at that one point in time. And I caught the few minutes that Christopher was on the floor. And he said, "Follow me."
Sounds like
and
this.
we talked about the loss of Shane, even though Shane had not officially passed on at that point.
Yeah.
Was it Shane that was guiding me to that point where I could talk to Christopher and support him for doing the next year's con? Was Shane pointing me in the right direction?
I believe it.
Would not be surprised.
Anything's possible. And it could be Shane one more time pointing me in the direction I should go.
I know this is gonna, because I know people, I know all of y'all that have abilities. I know you do, and whether people want to believe that or not, I believe it wholeheartedly. And if anybody ever hears from him or gets a sign from him, please let me know. Please don't hold it back from me. I need to hear from him. I need to hear from him. So if you guys ever hear from him or anything like that or get a sign, just please let me know.
Knowing my luck, he'll be pulling me out of something dumb I'm doing.
The only thing I heard weird on the Echo Box session the other night was something I've never heard before, in a voice I've never heard before. But the same voice said death twice. And that was losing Shane and losing the Tally dog.
Oh, wow.
All names. I don't know if somebody was just saying that I'd had 2 losses by people who I consider family.
Yeah.
Or what that was. I don't know. I don't. The voice never spoke again, never identified themselves. But that part I did hear, where death twice. And I thought, I don't believe in coincidence.
No,
if somebody says death twice, and there's been 2 deaths in what I consider my family,
yeah,
that's something significant.
I do not believe in coincidences at all. And it was not a coincidence how me and Shane met. I mean, it was, we have the best love story. It's crazy.
Would you mind
You-
telling
you were
us
meant to be
for those
together.
who don't know?
I can't, you guys want to hear it?
Yeah.
Do it.
Okay, so I was going through the worst depression. This is worse now, but I was going through the worst depression of my life, and my mom was dying of cancer. I was staying with my dad and my mom, and Dylan was 4, and I just didn't want to go on, and I had all plans on doing whatever to, but February 23rd of 2009, I laid in bed. And I just started bawling, and I looked up and I said, God, if you're real, if I'm supposed to be here right now, show me a reason to be happy and to go on. And I said, show me tomorrow, or else I give up. I'm done. And what is that?
Somebody's
Oh, smoke
smoke
alarm.
alarm?
Someone's burning something upstairs.
Oh, no.
Well,
That would be my teenager, probably cooking. I'm gonna mute till it goes away.
Yeah, it's Larry's side.
So I was driving home from my doctor's appointment, and mind you, this is the next day after I prayed that. February 23rd, 2009, I prayed that. So the next day, February 24th of 2009, I was driving home from my doctor's appointment, my mental health doctor, and I had a whole new bundle of my antidepressants and stuff like that. And I was like, and I knew what I was going to do. I had it planned out and everything. And I drove down the street, and I see this guy walk out behind the car. And I was like, oh, gosh, he probably thought I was driving too fast or something down my street. And I look back again. I was like, oh, he's really cute. He's really cute. So I was like, all right. And it's like instantly, like, I didn't pop out of it. But you know what I mean? Like, I got home and I was like, Mom, I was like, I'm going to go take a walk. She's like, you're going to do what? Because I never left the house and stuff for like a year. And so I decided to go take a walk, and I walked down the street. I had no idea what house he came from and everything like that. So I walked down the street, nothing. So I walked back, still nothing. So I was like, well, let me go see one more time. So and I don't even know why I did it, because I never introduced myself to anybody. I went back around, and I was about to pass this little yellow house where Morgan used to live. She's on here. And he walks out. I almost passed that house, and he walked out, and he came down, and I was like, hey, I'm Angie. He's like, I'm Shane. And I was like, he was the most amazing, best looking guy I've ever seen in my entire life with beautiful blue eyes. And he introduced himself to me too. And I said, I live right up the road. I didn't tell him what house I lived at or anything. And I said, if you ever want to take a walk sometime or anything like that, I'm right down the street. Didn't tell him where I went or where I lived. And so I went home, and I told my mom, I said, I just met the hottest guy. I said, his name was Shane. I said, I'm going to go sit outside. So I went outside. Me and my mom were out there talking, and all of a sudden, from the other side, like, here he comes from the other side of the street, this big old neighborhood circle. He walked in, and he bent down across the street, and he acted like he was petting his the neighbor's dog, like trying to be all nonchalant about it. And he's like, oh, well, hey. And introduced him to my mom. My mom loved him. And he said, well, how about that walk? And so we took a walk. Took like a 2-3 hour walk that night.
Oh.
And about 3 hour walk that evening, and went back home. Did I go back home first? No, that's right. We went back to his house, and he was in a little yellow house 4 houses away from mine. 4 houses, and we had lived that apart, 4 houses for a month and a half. Did not know it. And so we started playing pool, and we had a pool table on the porch, and so it sucked. It was all slanted. So we're like, whoever wins gets a kiss. So we had talked, and so half joking but half serious, and hit the ball, and the ball stopped, and then it started rolling. We're like, well, I guess we both win. And we shared a kiss at 7:00 that night. There's the sevens again. And then I went back home, took a shower, got out, and he called me. And he said, I don't know why I can't stop thinking about you. He said, can I please come see you? was like, absolutely. So he came over and we just talked, and he just, it was amazing. Like I literally fell in love with him the moment I talked to him, and that's just amazing. And then the next day, we made ourselves official. So February 25th of 2009, and then we got married 7 years later, 2 days after our 7-year wedding anniversary. So we have been together for 17 and a half years and been married for 10.
Wow.
And that's like the ultimate love story, because we lived 4 houses away from each other. Never knew it. And it was that exact moment when I had just prayed the night before for God to show me a reason to be happy. And he showed me the very next day. So he's my answered prayer.
You know, you were his answer to prayer too.
Yeah, he was praying for you
He was
too.
praying for you.
No, he said it many times.
Yes, he has.
And we both met we both didn't have a job. We both didn't have a penny to our name, nothing. And we fell in love. And I mean, we've been through stuff that couples would tear each other. I mean, we've been homeless before, like certain situations. And it's just the most, I can't even, he's the most amazing man I've ever met in my entire life. And he took Dylan in as his own, like, immediately. Dylan was so excited because he's like, the next day, can we go over see Mr. Jane? No, he taught me how to pee behind a tree, and I want to go do it again.
That's Jane.
Loved him, and he loved Dylan, and Dylan asked him to be his dad, and that's all she wrote for that. So he's an amazing dad, amazing husband, just everything about him is just, he said, perfectly imperfect. That's what he always used to say, and that's what we are. I don't even want to say word.
And will be again.
That's right.
It's so hard, like, to be in the house. Dylan doesn't want me to, he doesn't want me to continue living here. He doesn't want me to be alone. I'm like, Shane's, his heart stopped beating here. So, but he was the most amazing man. I could go on and on and on and on and on about him. Y'all know that. It's my world.
Well, you have us too, because we're your family. So.
Yeah, thank you guys so much.
Yeah.
Christy just said that you and Shane have what others search a lifetime for. Boy, that hit home.
Yeah.
Christy. Yeah, we never, we've actually lost friends in the past because of our relationship, because, the guys would be like, come out with me. And he's like, not unless she can come out with me. And then same with my female friends. And it got to the point where we just were like, you know what? If they don't like it, then they don't, we don't need them in our lives.
Yeah.
So we definitely had a fair
the kittens? Is that
I
the
hear.
kittens I keep hearing? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, I didn't even know she was pregnant.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
We're going to find homes for them very soon. He's amazing. I have so much I want to say, and I just, there's none of the time in the world. He told me he loved me too. I think it was like 2 weeks after we got together, and I immediately said it back. He always told me I was the most beautiful woman in the world to him, and I was like, I know you're lying.
He said that to me about you, to me and Gwen.
Always.
About you, yeah.
Always.
He always, and he said, it's just, I got our
angel.
Yeah, he used to call me his golden angel. Golden angel, baby boobish bear.
Oh, Lord.
He used to call me Baki, and I don't know, it's just a bunch of little names there, and it's just stuff that'll never ever go out of my mind. But it's like the good times are the saddest times, because that's all it owns is memories.
Well, those are the ones that you hold on to the most. There'll be moments where you'll be angry, and moments where you'll be sad, and moments where you'll just be bewildered, trying to figure out what's next. What do you do next? But they're all just stages that you'll go through in this, and you'll be okay, because you have a good family around you, but you also you're a permanent part of All Access Network TV's family. You know,
Thank
you're a
you.
permanent part of this. And the people that
Yep.
you see on the screen and the people that are off the screen and thousands of other people are behind you 100%. You know,
Yep.
they're behind you
And
100%.
everybody see the GoFundMe scrolling by. If you've got a little change in your pocket, send it that direction. These are good
Yep.
people, and they need your love and support. And Angie, if there's something we can do about the final arrangements, if you need a building, if you need somebody to,
I'm working on that now for her. Yeah,
okay, well, I'll just, if Gwen needs something, she'll let me know. You don't have to
absolutely.
loop me in. Just Gwen, you know what to do.
I do.
If Wynn's on the job, somebody better get out of the way because it's going to happen. It'll be good.
Yes, that's exactly
That's
right.
what I told
That's
Angie.
right.
I'm on a mission.
Because
I'm
this
on a
dog
mission.
will hunt.
Yes, sir. She sure
I know.
will.
She's
Yeah.
on, she is on a mission. I just want to give him a beautiful memorial. You know, he's coming home. Well, he should be. He should be ready for me to pick him up on Monday, I think, and I'll be bringing him home. Not the way I ever wanted to, but he'll be back home.
Yeah. And so many people. And I want you to know now, Chris Talley, who is him and his wife Jennifer ran the New Orleans Paracon. They gave also, and
Thank
I
you.
have talked to him, and he said, you know, to give you his love. He know you didn't know him, but he's seen some of the shows, at least bits and pieces of it, and yeah, he wanted to, you know, make sure you knew that they were thinking about him.
Thank you very much. He did not have any idea how many people loved him.
No, he did not.
Still do. He had no idea. And then, you know, the outpouring of love and support and prayers that, I mean, I can't, there's no words. Like, I appreciate me and Dylan and our family. We all appreciate you guys so much. It just means more to me than you know, because he just wanted everybody to come together. He wanted to connect everybody, you know, beliefs, no beliefs. Doesn't matter what you look like, doesn't matter what you believe, you know, where you came from. He just loved everybody.
My mom was that way.
Yep.
My mother had the ability to love like I've never seen.
Oh, well, we both did, but loved your mom.
Thank
Absolutely loved your mom. She was the sweetest with her little doggy.
you. That's her.
I think it was Ginger, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's laying
Oh,
here
Luna
right behind
too.
me.
Yeah, Luna too. She's the Frenchie.
Yeah.
I love them both, but little Luna, she's so precious.
Except she farts a lot.
A lot. Not as much as she used to since she got her new nose, though.
She got a nose job. She's better, but ooh.
And they have the little
Trying to make you laugh. Frenchies do that, you know?
Yeah.
Well, I have no doubt in my mind that you will have a ministry from this, and that your healing ability will be something you can learn for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Please pay attention to the stages of grief because they suck, and you can't push through it. I tried to push it, and it about took me out.
You have
So-
to work through it. You
Yeah.
work through it.
Having a real hard time with it because I'm already, you know, I already dealt with, you know, suffered from depression and stuff, and I've been on antidepressants and everything and a mood stabilizer, but it's like,
Yeah, I'm on a
He will send you healing from the other side.
yeah.
And if you ask for it, he'll send you healing from another. He will have that ability. And his connection with you will be strong, and he will work on that.
Mama Jenny told me that she would be at the foot of Jesus praying for me when she passed.
I don't believe it.
When I was talking about my grandmother, see, we lost her 18 months before we lost my mom. So it was bam, bam. And then my kids lost their mind. And well, that's a whole other thing. But I was talking about the two of them to Shane, and he said, well, I have no doubt that she's at the foot of Christ praying for you, just like I will be for all the people I love.
Yeah.
And you know, these things are coming back to me, just little things that he said. I never thought I'd be conveying that, you know, because I didn't talk to him as much as Gwen, but I was talking to him about dealing with what you're dealing with right now.
It's the hardest thing that anybody will ever go through. Anybody in this entire world, like nobody knows until you've gone through it. And I never understood it. And I knew it was hard, but I I never in a million years thought it would ever happen to me. You know, we've always been on the you know, our condolences, you know, but I've never ever thought I'd ever be on the receiving end of it and be a, you know, lose my best friend and be a 41-year-old widow. I'm my best friend in this entire world. Like, there's not even enough words to describe.
Well, I don't have any family now, so.
You do.
You
You
have
have me.
No, you have
Yes, I
us.
do.
You have
Yeah,
all
yeah.
us, but you have me. Whether you like it or not, you have me. So you stuck
Yeah,
with me
me
now.
too. You always have me.
I'm always that older brother that nobody wants to claim.
Yeah,
I'm a crazy uncle.
we claim you.
Well, you have all us, Angie, and you're stuck with us now. So and
No,
I
you're
love her
stuck
to
with me.
death. Yeah,
I love
I
you
love
guys
her to death, and I worry about her. And I'm gonna find tomorrow is my day. I'm gonna find her a place, a really good place. If anybody knows anybody in Beaufort that has a spot, Angie could have a celebration that's not out in the million-degree weather. Please contact because that's what we're looking for.
Yeah, we want to keep his memory alive. I know he wouldn't, you know, he wouldn't want anything
All right,
big, but
guys.
he had.
So I gotta go.
Okay.
Okay.
It was
Thank
nice
you,
seeing you all.
Thank you.
All right.
Hey, yeah, David,
Take
we
care,
got to
everybody.
talk sooner or later because you and I don't know each other at all, and we need. Oh, he's
Nope.
gone.
He's
We need
out.
to. He and I need to appear on each other's show just to get to know each other.
Yeah.
He's a hoot.
Yeah, he is. We have a good show sometime. All right. So
And
Christy,
we got to get Gwen to be the producer because she is looking forward to David and I talking on the same show.
oh my. I'm gonna have to get my beep beep thing out. My little box that goes beep beep. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of beeping.
She keeps trying to make me have a show too, and I keep turning her down. No.
I have talked to Nathaniel and Shane. Well, Shane sort of, but Nathaniel and a bunch of other folks into it. The radicals into it, and I am going to get you. Whether you're going to do one every 3 months, I am going to get you to do something. Look at
No,
it.
you ain't gonna do it. But if I did it, it'd be here. But I'm not gonna
Yes.
do it.
Well, I tell you what, we'll do something, and you can be part of it. How about that?
I just pop on and say a bunch of dumb things. That's my role. I like my role.
Okay,
I make
well,
jokes.
we can go with that then. But
We'll go with that. I'm
We'll
the
go.
traveling comedian.
There
It
you go.
would mean a lot to Shane if you did it.
Oh, don't you do that. Come on.
I'm gonna tell y'all
low.
something. All joking aside, Shane was super
We got
excited.
a name for the show.
What is it?
It just came to me.
Oh,
What
no.
is it?
Dumb things from the heart.
There
There you go. There's your
I
show.
love that.
If you
I
want to
love
pop
that.
on and have your dumb things to say, you got it, fella. There's
love
a
that.
forum for that.
From the heart.
But it's from
Just
the
like
heart.
every live stream I'm already doing in my life, things from the heart.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh,
You wouldn't even have to put Larry's name on the title because everybody would know dumb things from the heart comes from Larry Asler.
There you go. There you go.
Good
There's
Lord.
your title,
I have
Larry.
missed some comments, but yeah,
Ay, ay, ay.
everybody's trying to enjoy this, and yeah, I'm just clicking because I'm gonna send all of these to Angie. Make sure she gets a copy of them.
I just want to thank you guys because, like I said before, I'm not doing messages and comments right now. I try to do the videos, which I've never done before in my life, but because of Shane, it's for Shane. So that's kind of maybe a little bit of my way of grieving.
You did
Just
good.
getting it out. So that way I don't have to talk to a million people. And not that I don't want to. I don't have to keep repeating how I feel and stuff like that because I'm already struggling really bad with my mental health. I'm not ever going to do anything stupid. I have my son. I mean, I would never, ever, I'm living for my son, and I know I have a lot of support behind me and everything like that. It's really hard.
Yes, you do. And I'm always up, so you can call me anytime.
Same.
Thank you.
I don't care if you have to wake me up, call me.
Thank you.
All of
Maybe
us.
I'll try to pop on more podcasts for you guys or something.
Please do.
Well, you said that you felt bad about not being on his, so now you can do some and talk about, your love story or talk about some cases that you can talk about.
Yeah. No, for sure. Oh my gosh, I just want to honor him any way possible, and I just want his memory and his legacy to go on. And he did so much for so many people. That's why I was like, how is it his time? Because he had so many more people that he was in the middle of helping.
I know.
And we had clients. We had a couple clients. We were, fixing to go and help and do house cleansings for them, and now we can't do it. And I don't know how to do what he does. That's why I was like, I believe I'm a healer, but now I'm like, but I prayed over Shane and I couldn't heal him with my prayer. It's not me healing; it's God using me to heal him. But it's just.
Hey, Ange, I'm gonna share a little bit with you here. 3 years ago, I lost somebody just like you did,
I remember you told me that.
and I know exactly what you're going through. And there's no amount some people can say or anything to take that back or make it right. But you got to know one thing. They love you. Shane loved you. He always will love you. He's never going to give up on you. And he will make his presence known to you.
So.
And he will always be around to watch over you as well. And don't ever think that you don't have the gift to do anything, and stop doubting yourself, because he had faith in you too. So you need to keep it up. And if you ever need to talk, like I said, I don't care if you wake me up at 3 o'clock in the morning until I pick up the phone.
Thank you. I just seriously, guys, if you ever hear from him or anything, please let me know. I need to hear from him. It's like you need food for your body. I need Shane for my mental health. I love that man more than life itself.
If I ever hear from him, it's going to be because I'm doing something stupid in a haunted location. And he's going to be like, you need to get out of here now. All right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh my gosh. He had jokes for days. He always in a good mood.
Mm.
Oh my gosh. There's I wish I would have took little notes of points to make, because I can't even think of them all right now. But
They'll come back in time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They always do.
And then you're going to get those little images there that is going to feel like they're right there with you.
Mm-hmm.
I can't. Hey, Luna.
Luna's telling you, hey, Angie.
Hey, Luna. Hey, Luna. I can't, I've not been sleeping that well, obviously, and I have to force myself out of bed in the morning, and so I've been putting on godly motivation things on YouTube, and it's do this, and I can't even think of what it says, but it's a bunch of things in the background of people talking about how God impacts your life and things like that, just positive motivational stuff. And it's just, I guess it kind of helps me, but I gotta keep going. I don't even sleep in our bed anymore. I can't do it. I've been sleeping on the couch, and it's just really hard. And then when I wake up in the morning, I just don't want to get up. I don't want to get off the couch. So it's really hard to get motivation to do stuff.
Angie, I'm gonna give you a little tip about something. My grandfather passed. He was a very motivational part of my life. My father was in the military and he was gone a lot. So my grandfather kind of took over a lot of raising me. So y'all can blame it on him if y'all see any issues. But one of the cool things that he has done for me since he passed is I have leave, so I don't have to be able to see everything, and I very, very rarely see things. Sometimes I'll pick up on him feelings, but I have
more though.
I have somebody, but I've been working on training the ability. But he knew I didn't have the ability, but I always needed somebody. There were times when I needed somebody, especially in the military.
Yeah.
And nobody buys stuff with cash and carries change anymore, but he had a dime collection, a very large dime collection. And I find dimes. everywhere.
He just found that in his
Everywhere.
chair in the living room where only Matt sits. And they just show up.
And I don't carry change, and I'll find them. I had a locked room on a military base that nobody else had access to, and I came in and I had 3 of them sitting on my bed on my pillow, and I had a big test that I had to take with some training I was doing, and it was one of those tests with the military where if you fail, you're done.
Yeah.
You know, that's the end of it, and it's a career killer.
One shot.
And so when you need it, he's going to give you a sign, and he's going to give you something. So look for something that may not be a signal for everybody else. It may only be a signal for you.
Exactly.
Like my dimes that I find all over the
He
place.
just found that one. I found a hairpin. Gwen finds hairpins, black bobby pins.
No black hair,
everywhere.
by the way. Ever.
And that's my mom. I
That's
found
her
one in
mom.
the
My second
freezer.
mom, yep.
In the freezer?
In the freezer. Big ones that hold the curlers on your hair. Yeah.
Oh,
Mama
God.
was forever putting her hair and my hair up. That's one of the things that we always connected about, having long, thick hair. And there's no way this woman had this many bobby pins. There's just no way. They're everywhere.
And in the freezer of all places.
In the freezer.
That's
So
amazing.
be on the lookout for that signal, that sign that you're the only one that's going to know, you know, and it'll be there.
It's just
And
like I start wondering, I'm like, well, is that just happened to be there? You know, like when my mom passed away, I would find marbles everywhere. My son found marbles. There was a marble behind my tire and it wasn't there when I parked. So
right.
There they are.
Look for those signs. They'll be there.
But something that I had to work through is that my energy had to match mom's, because if my energy was more negative, and you have to just go through it. When I say you can't be that's impossible. You will be mad. You will be angry at everything.
So that's how it was yesterday and this morning.
Yeah. So, but I finally had to say, I'm getting stuck in it. I'm stuck in perpetual anger. And I had to stop and allow myself to let it go. And when I started coming out of it, then I started seeing things of mom's, because see, my energy didn't match hers.
Yeah.
It's like she couldn't find me
Don't get caught. in
because
the
she's crossed
consumption.
over and she comes back every now and then. And I was getting caught in the cross of it.
Yeah.
So just relax and take those grief waves as they're horrible.
They are horrible.
Mm-hmm.
Grief waves are horrible.
It is
Look
horrible.
at it. Look at it like you're trying to cross a river that is rapidly moving. If you try to fight your way across it, you're going to wear yourself out and you're going to be consumed by it.
Yeah.
If you stand in there and you don't do anything, it's going to take you downstream and it's going to take you where it wants to go.
Yeah.
But if you work with it and you just easily work your way across, you won't wear yourself out. You'll be in it and you'll go down a little ways, but you'll make it to the other side. You're going to make it across that river. And at points in time, you're going to go back and forth across that river and wondering, why the heck am I going back and forth across this river? You're going to be fine. You're going to do it.
Yep.
And if you feel like you're getting consumed by it or it's drowning you, reach out to one of us. Call us. Let us know. Don't try to go through it by yourself.
I called Shane whenever I was in one of the worst ones I've ever had. And he talked to me and just listened and
Look for your
Gwen numerous times.
and keep your head above water, and you're going to be okay.
Poor Gwen. Poor Gwen. She has been there for me so much. All of you have at some point. So,
This is the first time in 17 and a half years I've ever lived alone. So it's like we've lived together since 2009. So it's like, it's really, sometimes I do want to be alone because it's like you need your moments, but then at the same time, it's like dangerous to be alone because you get stuck in your head. It's like a mental prison. And I get so mad and I just want to scream. And then I don't know. It's like I feel like I'm bipolar person or something. When I know I'm
that's how
not.
it does. It'll sneak up on your back.
And,
Grief does it.
and don't be afraid to scream out loud and yell.
Yeah.
Don't
Get
don't
it
be
out.
afraid. Just let it go. I mean, it's part of going through this, and it's hard. I mean, and like you said, being alone the first few nights. It gets to be a few weeks. I mean, me and my girlfriend used to, eat together every night and plan things for the weekends. And it was hard. It took time to adapt. But then again, sometimes that quiet, that calm, it actually brings you peace and signs. So don't be afraid of that either.
Sometimes I'll just sit here and so we used to do daily devotionals every single morning. And so I still try to keep up with those. But the thing was, there were some devotionals that I didn't understand because sometimes I have, because I've got ADD, so my focus is usually way off. And so I would comprehend what I was reading, and he was always there to explain it to me, and I call it dumbing it down. He always dumbed it down for me so I would understand. We'd always do our devotionals with our coffee, and then even in the summer, every night we'd have our coffee. In the morning and at night, we would have our little coffee dates, and we'd watch TV together, and we just talk. And I mean, there's 17.5 years together, and we never got tired of being around each other. We were always together. I mean, on my days off, every Sunday, Monday are some of my days off, and I don't want to go anywhere. I just want to be with him.
Mm-hmm.
It was never a dull moment ever.
Say hi. Say hi, Angie. This is
Hey,
the one that
Ginger.
loved you so much. There's Ginger.
Ginger. Love her.
Well, my phone is dying. I'm going to have to go before I
You're
just crash
welcome.
out. See you
Thank
next.
you, Lee.
We've
Thank you,
heard
Matt.
such a nice Morgan. You gotta go?
Love you
Hey
guys.
guys.
We got to
Love
go. My
you.
phone's dying. I love
Okay.
you.
Thank you
Love
guys.
you very much. Love y'all.
Gwen, get in touch with me, okay? Gwen,
I am.
talk to me.
I am.
All right.
Gwen.
Love you.
We'll see y'all
Thank
later.
you guys.
All right.
Love y'all.